Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is AnaJolene and I'm the author of the Glory MC series, the Moonrise Beach series, and the new Heartbreaker series. So I finally got my Hobonichi order. This is the Hobonichi 2026 launch day order. I did purchase mine directly from the online shop, so I'm really excited about doing my unboxing today, as I have a lot of things in here that I have been looking forward to unboxing. So let's get started. So if you have not seen the box this year, it is in this kind of like pale, kind of melony green color, which I really love. So my order came in this box, and then because I had something else here that doesn't fit in the box, it did come in a larger Hobonichi box as well. So I just took that off because it has my address on it. So let's go ahead and get started. I think I'll start with this other item here that I have on the side, which is not in the box, and then we'll go into the contents of this box. So let's go. Okay, so this is the first thing that I got. This is one of the Stappos, and this is in the Liberty fabric design, which is called the Sasha Kiora. So you'll see this pattern quite a lot because this is the pattern that I fell in love with when I saw the preview. It's just a beautiful floral pattern. There are blue and like blush pink flowers. And I just thought that the pattern was really sweet, so I decided to pick up one of these Stappos. This is my first time getting one of these, so I'm really excited about it. It looks like a good size, and I'm excited to try it out for my journaling pouch this year to see how I like it. They do have other sizes available, but I thought I would try out the big one first because I have a lot of journaling supplies. So it does come with like this little handle here, so if you want to tote it around, you probably could do that. And then the best thing about this Stappo is that it stands up. I do have one of those large Delphonics pouches, which I've been using for several years. I do have what's in my journaling pouch video on that if you want to see it on my channel. But I'm going to try moving into this and see if I like it more, because I like the fact that this stands up on its own. Because although I love the Delphonics pouch, that one is kind of like a flimsy material, so it does collapse if it's not full. So I want something that can stand up on its own. So it opens up like this with a flap, and I believe that you can kind of like fold it back on itself, and then there's this little clasp here that you can open up and then even clasp it so that it can like stay open like that, which again I really like. Let me just remove this. But it has a few different compartments. It has like a Velcro piece, so if you put this together here, you have like one slot here, another larger one here, and then here you have a couple of smaller ones, and then another like larger one here. So there's quite a few different spaces that you can put different things in there. And then on the outside flap, you have these two. These are kind of like gusseted, so they open up a little bit wider. And then actually on the back here, I believe that there is one more large one. So I would probably put like folders with stickers in there. I'll see what fits. So I'll probably do like a whole video on packing this up and seeing what actually fits inside, but this is just going to be the unboxing video for today. So I like that it has the pink piping. It's like a lovely baby pink color, and then actually the Velcro here, and then the interior is in this lovely baby blue color. So I thought that this was interesting because actually I did get the other pouch, and I think the interior is pink, so I like that this one is blue. So they're slightly different even though they have the same Liberty fabric print. And then that's just the bottom of it. So it does have a tag here on the bottom, on the back, that says Stappo. So yeah, I really like it. I'm excited to see how this will work for me. I hope to put like my Canon IB photo printer in here, some washi tape, PET tape, like my scissors, like all these type of things that I have in my shop for like all of my journaling accessories. I want to have them all in here so that I can just take this with me if I want to do a little bit of journaling. So if you're interested in these like tweezers, scissors, and other accessories like the pen knife from my shop, you guys can always use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off. of your order, but that's the first thing that I got. Now let's actually dive into the actual box. So here's the quote this year. It says, "What kind of person do you like? Do you want to be like them? I think you are like that even if it's just a little bit." All right, so let's open it up. These are all the things that I got. So the freebie pen this year is this color. I have a ton of these pens now, so I'm really excited about adding this one to my collection. It's kind of like a dusty blue color. And this is a Uni Jetstream pen. It has blue, black, and red ink. And then also the grip section is kind of like a purpley brown color. So I use these pens to help me write my books. If you guys don't know, I am a romance author and I use these pens quite often. So I use the black for writing the actual story, blue for any ideas, and then red for any edits or corrections that I need to make. So I love that I have one of these again. So I'll be using that this year. The next item that I have here is my Hobonichi weeks for 2026. So you can see that I went like the whole matchy route. And I picked up the Monday Start. This is the English version. So it's my second year, or maybe it's my third year. Can't remember when they started doing the English versions, but I have another English weeks for this year. And this is actually my first time getting like the Liberty fabrics. But I have gotten the bow and tie in the past. But this one is really cute. I love this pattern, and it does say 2026 there on the front in gold. So this is the little pamphlet for this year. You do get the little robot. And I think the whole theme for this year is like self-care. So you can do like a paint by numbers here, it seems like. So that's a fun activity. I like this pamphlet this year. The theme is really cute. And then you have an overview of all of the different types of techos that they offer. I like to keep that. Okay, so this is my weeks. I'm going to be using this once again as my YouTube planner. So all content for this channel. So there is monthlies, and then it goes into the weeks. The horizontal, so you got a week on one page and then grid on the other side. And then at the back, this has some grid paper. So I'm hoping that this paper is going to be good this year. It seems like it, because I can already tell just by feeling it. Because last year, or this year rather, I did get one of the duds where the fountain pens don't write so well on it. And you guys know I love my fountain pens, so I need a Hobonichi that has the good paper, and this one seems promising. So I'm going to test it out. If you guys are interested in some kits for your Hobonichis, I do have Hobonichi Weeks, Cousin, decorative kits, journaling kits, so check out those if you are interested. So that is my planner, one of my planners for next year. I did get another cover on cover for this guy because I get one every year for my weeks. And I just went plain for this cover on cover, as this one already has quite a lot of patterns to it. So I didn't feel like I needed to get the other one with the design, although I do like that one. That one's really pretty too. So as always, your weeks does come with an adhesive pocket in it, so you can add that on if you wish. Sometimes I don't, actually. So there we go. That's what my weeks is going to look like, and I will put this in another cover after. So I got that one for this. And then I did get an A5 notebook. This is just a grid notebook. I actually have one of these already. I've been using it as my reading journal, so if you want to check out that video on my channel, you can see how I set it up. I am going to be using this exact system again, so I wanted another one. And I love this cover, so I got it again. So this has a beautiful floral pattern to it. It's nice and minimal, quite beige, which I really like. And then inside you just have all the grid pages. So like I said, for the past 2 years I've been using this as my reading journal. So I'm gonna be finished this book that I'm currently using this year, so I have a new one now for 2026. So I'm going to be doing a setup video of my reading journal as well as my weeks. So if you guys want to see that, make sure that you guys are subscribed to my channel. And then I did also get a couple of drawer pouches. So let's go ahead and open this up. So as you guys can see, I got two. I got another one of the Liberty fabrics, and then this one, which you might laugh at me because you guys know that I actually have another one of these, and I decided to get another one just because it's cheaper to get it at Hobonichi. But I don't know if you guys can see, but this part here is starting to come apart, kind of coming apart here as well, because I've been using this one for several years already. So because this is my all-time favorite pouch, I decided just to get it back up. So if something happens to that one, I have this one. So this is the flower lace. And this is the small size. So I just got it back up. I love this color because it's kind of like neutral, and I love the floral lace. So this is what it looks like on the interior. Opens up flat, and then you have a large pocket, a smile pocket, and then another one here. And then on the zippered side, you have a bunch of like spaces that you can put pens in. So I like to put some of my fountain pens that I have inked in here, and then my accessories like this can go in there as well. So I just got to back up because like I said, it's my all-time favorite pouch. So I got one just so that if something happens to my first one, I have a backup ready. So that just tells you how much I love this particular design and these pouches, because you can see that I got another one. So maybe it's a little excessive, I don't know, you tell me, but I love these pouches. So lastly here, I have another one of these drawer pouches. This is one of the new designs, and again, I got it in the Liberty Fabrics print, the Sasha Kiora. And this one's really pretty, right up my alley. It has this leather wristlet, which is in a lovely pink color, and then it has that print, which I've been loving. And then, like I said, I really like this one because the interior is pink. So I was really happy about it because this one here is pink, and then I showed you guys earlier that here it's blue. So I really like that. Even though they're the same pattern on the outside, the interiors are different. So I thought that that was kind of cool. So again, it has the same kind of pocket configuration. You have the bigger pocket, the smile pocket, and then this one here, as well as the elastics to hold your pen in place. I also really like that it has a gold zipper on the side, so I think that is super, super pretty. I'm so excited about this. I think this is really nice quality. I like this feature right here with the leather. It looks so pretty. So I'm going to be putting my essentials in here, probably more for like planning, and then this one will be for journaling, as some of my supplies are a little bit, you know, like bulkier and things like that. So I will have like a cute little matching set. So excited. Oh my gosh, can't wait to start using this planner. I think we can start using it in December or something like that. Let me check. I'm gonna start it like right away. Yeah, December. Yeah, I'm gonna start it right away whenever I can. So I'll do a setup video of this, and then I already started printing out the full page reading journal stickers that I have in my shop to go in here, so I can start setting it up for 2026. I'm really excited about starting a new journal because I've been using the other one for 2 years. So these notebooks do last quite a long time. So I think they're really good value for money. So that is everything that I got during the Hobonichi 2026 launch. If you guys are interested in these items, I think some of them are still in stock, so you guys can go ahead and check them out. Once again, if you guys are interested in some stickers for your Hobonichis, I have a ton of them available. Feel free to use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off of your order. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys!